Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kayla. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this full glam rosy. Look, I'm just like obsessed with this look. If you guys are new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the family. I am so close to 70K, I'm sorry, I know it's far away, but I feel like that's so close to 100K. So if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the family and also see more videos like this one. If you guys would like to see how I achieve this look and how you can too, then get your brushes, get your snacks, and let's sit down and let's get to work, girl. Okay, starting off with the brows, I'm going to shape them. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. brow lift gel and sculpting the brows. I really want to set my brow hairs into place. And I just have these disposable mascara ones that I get off of Amazon in packs of like 100. The amount of layers that I'm going to do is going to be a little crazy, but it's been working for me. So this is what I've been doing. I've been doing the Danessa Myricks Water Powder Serum to start off with. I'm really focusing this on the T-zone because this is for the oily girlies. I also take, oh my god, it's so dirty. Oh please, let me clean it. Right now, the Danessa Myricks blurring balm that I have, that's an actual color, is too dark for me. And these are a little pricey, so I haven't gone to go get the proper shade at the moment. So I'm just using the universal one, and I thought this is perfect as another primer because it really blurs your skin. I love how functional her products are. Like, her blurring balm comes with a spatula. I've just been also focusing this anywhere where my pores are a little bit larger, where I just want it to be more seamless. So basically on the under eyes, I really want it to be just like, I don't focus a lot of product on my forehead because I feel like my forehead doesn't need too much. This needs time to sit on the face. So then what I do is go back into my brows. I have my Kosas Brow Pop brow pencil here. My brows are so uneven still to where this one droops down this way. I love the tail of this brow. Should I shave it off? Look at that. Look at how much higher this one is. Gives me more room to work with. It looks absolutely stunning. That gives me so much more room to work with. And I'm using my ABH Dark Brown Brow Powder Duo. I absolutely love this brow powder duo because the lighter shade, I can really use that on the inner parts of my brows to give like a ombre effect. I'm gonna carve out the brows with my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is my absolute favorite to carve out the brows. She's almost gone. I'm starting off on the tails of the brows. I'm gonna start taking that onto the lid, but I really want a different concealer to prime the lid. The brush I'm using, by the way, is the Morphe M134 brush. I'm also gonna load up this brush with my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 360 Cashmere. I'm going to use this to prime my eyes. This is gonna really help conceal all the discoloration, so that way when I go in with my eyeshadow, you can actually see. You'll still be able to see the colors a lot better, but I'm really going to blend that out. I'm taking a BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. I don't even know if they still sell this. I honestly collect my brushes and just keep them until they're basically falling apart. I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place cream bronzer in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm going to apply that right in the outer corners. Okay, I really wanted to jam out while I filmed this tutorial, so I'm moving over to a voiceover. I'm applying the ColourPop Blush Baby palette. I'm using the shade Come Hither in the crease in the outer corner. And then applying the shade You Promise on the inner corner and blending that out to the outer corner to make it very seamless. Then I took the shade Pinky Swear only in the outer corner and blended that through to the inner corner with a clean fluffy brush. I cut the crease, then went into my ABH Volume 1 palette. I used the shade C1 as a base for the sparkly shades I'm going to go over it with, which is the shade My from the Blush Baby palette. And I also took this Too Faced Disco Crush eyeshadow in the shade Fairy Dust right all over the lid and in the inner corner. For eyeliner, I used the LA Girl eyeliner in the shade Jet Black and used a liner brush to wing that out. And lastly, I applied my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten all over the brow bone. I'm loving the eyes so far, but I want to go back and fix the inner corners because I'm not loving the way that they're like aligned, and I'm just gonna go back and redo it in a little bit. I'm gonna move on to my face. I'm taking my Kosas Reveal Extra Bright Concealer in the shade Fantasy. This is a peach color corrector, and I'm gonna go in and color correct my under eyes. If you guys are looking for a really good concealer brush, the IT Cosmetics brushes for Ulta, the number 148 brush, so good. When I can't find it when I'm getting ready, I kind of freak out a little bit, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll just use another brush, right? Like I'll get frustrated and be like, oh, I'll use another brush, and I like being like, okay, and I grab another brush, and then I'm like, No, and then I start like furiously looking for the brush because I'm like, it's here, obviously. Then I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Beige. I'm gonna apply my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Cordova. Okay, in this lighting, she is looking a little yellow. And honestly, this applies so beautifully with my Morphe M104 brush. I was trying to use the other day the M105 brush, and while it's nice, it's not as dense as the 104. So I'm thinking of bringing back my foundation Friday. I'm shaking this and I have a feeling that I'm getting low because I've been using this quite a bit. One of the foundations that I want to do a review on is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This new formulation is so good. They used to send over the older formulation to me. I know a lot of people like it, but I wasn't in love with it. It looked a little like thicker. It wasn't my favorite. This new formulation is gorgeous on the skin. This is in the shade 6.5. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Melting Bronzing Stick in the shade Chocolate Souffle. As soon as you swipe it on, it just smells like butter. I'm gonna do the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in the shade Head Over Heels. They are pigmented. The mailer that I got says it's buildable. They're just pigmented. Because I sweat. Do you see that? It's a freaking heart. No, that didn't work. These are absolutely stunning. They're glowy, they're beautiful. I'm gonna do some Huda Beauty Intense Guava. I'm gonna focus out on the outer edges of my cheeks. I'm gonna highlight my under eyes with the Maybelline Lifter Concealer. This is a serum concealer and I love serum concealers. And this is in the shade 15. Okay, and I'm just gonna focus this on the inner corners of the under eye. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on the forehead. Let's draw attention to the center of the chin too. Okay, let me go ahead and blend this out. And then you know what? I'm gonna bring it a little bit out here because I was watching a Painted by Spencer makeup tutorial and he brings it out here to give it like a nice lifted effect. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake for my face. I'm gonna take it on the back of my hand so I'm not applying too much and it doesn't come out real patchy. I absolutely love the effect this powder gives. It's like, makes your skin look so smooth. Beautiful and smooth the skin looks. Now I need to do like a powder showdown because I don't know if I like this more than my one size or if they're both on the same boat. I'm gonna brighten with my Essence Brighten Up powder. So let me go again and make sure my under eye has no creases. Bring that in. Let's see what effect this gives me. So this is the Morphe Cheek Rose palette in the shade Apresky. I'm gonna do the L'Oreal Infallible Grip Liner in the shade Intense Black on the waterline, and I'm gonna try and tightline as well. I'm gonna curl my lashes, apply some mascara, pick some falsies, and then we're gonna finish up the lower lash line and do the lips, and then we're pretty much done. I'm going in with my Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten. Lips. Actually, right now, let's do a little bit of, ooh, am I out of like all my setting sprays? I wanted to do some of my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I already sprayed some Fix Plus. I got a bunch of new lip liners from Ulta. It might be a little complicated. I decided on the NYX Suede lip liner in the shade Mason. Here, I'm gonna take my MAC lipstick in the shade Flesh Pot. I'm gonna go over it with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. I'm thinking I might go in and deepen the lip liner, but let me see how I feel. Let me go in with one more lip gloss, but I'm probably gonna change the lip line. This is the MAC Lip Gloss Air in the shade Snobbish. And that is it for this look. I really like how this turned out. Like, I'm so excited to try this look again with different eyeshadow colors, different blushes. If you guys did enjoy this video and found this useful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know to do more videos like this one. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the family and hit that post notification bell to be notified when a new video like this one goes up. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.